Hi, I wanted to show how I made a procedural animated fire in Material Maker and moved it into Godot. So here is Material Maker, and I'm using three-dimensional FBM noise with animated value. I'm using this time variable, which is creating animated offset in the three-dimensional texture. So I have this non-obvious evolution of the FBM. Then I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm also using another texture, which I'm then displacing. This one is being shifted because right here I have time applied as a vector, which is being using to distort this noise. And then I'm applying that, and I'm also applying some distortion stuff, color balance, etc. And I'm exporting this. And here is a debug shader or debug node. And what this node does is it lets you preview the shader code and also export it in multiple formats. So I used Godot Spatial and just copied this code. And then I opened Godot, not this one, this one. And what I did is I've created a material, and I altered the shader code. I've created a few uniforms and made a material that I can control, where I can change the color, where I can change the speed of the animation, when I multiply the time variable, when I can offset it, so I have different versions. And this is like procedural fire working in real time. I also use this for clouds in the sky, which are also moving and slowly, like, morphing. So this is not just panning textures, and it's also like fully procedural. So every texel, every fragment is being computed in real time. I thought this is not gonna perform very well, but it's super fast. Actually, it's not a problem. So this is what Material Maker can do that is very difficult. If I wanted to have like free FBM noise in Godot's visual shader, that would be probably very complex and very difficult to manage. And then if I on top of that would want to do other things, then it would just fall apart. In Material Maker, it's much more manageable. And thanks to that, well, I was able to do this. And surprisingly, it works. It's pretty fast. So I can do a bunch of these effects and also much more different things that will be animatable and also could be affected with shader parameters in real time so that they could respond to players' actions, etc. And like, probably some of this stuff could be baked to flipbooks or something for VFX. But, well, the upside of this is that, well, this is independent of the frame rate, so it's always going to be perfectly smooth. I would need to benchmark how slow or fast this is. There's quite a lot of math going on, but still it performs really well. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you. Thanks.